of Land with state code number KG21B2559, and I am live at the NYSC orientation camp Asaya Camp. In less than a month ago, a new state coordinator, Mr. George Mfongang, was appointed.
Clap for my state coordinator. Clap for my state coordinator.
And within less than a month, there's been a lot of laudable projects that he has executed, and that is, is visible for all the core members and the NYSC officials to see.
My name is George Mfongang, Deputy Director. Until my posting here, I was Deputy Director of Planning at the NYSC Directorate Headquarters. I came here, I was posted to report to take over on the 1st. Sorry, to take over on the 31st, since the former coordinator was retired on the 1st. So I had to come straight to Kaba. Coming to the camp that Saturday was my first ever time of stepping my foot at this camp. So I've not been here before.
It's a great privilege to work with the state coordinator, Mr. George Mfongang. He came in exactly 3 weeks ago, and unlike the usual way of wanting to relax, he called us, the assistant directors, asked me to tell the other assistant directors. We joined him and straight to Kaba, to the camp.
And I think when I came in here, I suddenly realized that I had challenges, a lot, because of the things I saw here, that needed to be done. And I had to stay 3 nights here just to ensure that I'm close to where the action is. Then I make sure I come along with my management staff. I had to pick them in Lokoja. We came in together, we saw the place, we drove in here in the night. I told them we should go back to the hotel, spend Saturday night. Sunday morning early, we were here to see things. We started mobilizing people, that will do one thing or the other.
We started giving instructions. What do we do? Ask the privilege to be trusted, to be called upon to work with him. Of course, the assistant directors all responded. And one thing I like and love most about him is he's a very calm person. He's a man that listens. He's a man that knows. He's very precise. This has to be done within this time frame, and it has to be done well. And so we worked late into the night, went back. The following day we're here. For each day, everybody it was just like a think tank. So this is this, and it was just, once you put up a proposal to him, as far as what will make him achieve his target, I see him as a man of excellence. Anything short of excellence, he doesn't like mediocrity. He doesn't want a half-shoddy job. And so just between Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're here on camp. The camp had taken a complete new look.
My assistants have been very cooperative too. And we were able to achieve this much. This place was bushy. That's the truth of it. I was very bothered about it. I was almost discouraged, but it's not something that I had a choice. I didn't. It was a posting. So I had to take over the responsibility. And today we are where we are. I'm sure relatively the camp is clearer. I ensure that because of the way I saw the camp, I make sure that I got floor light I'm sure you've been here in the night. You must have seen the place that the illumination is high, it's well lit. We try to make sure that everywhere human being will pass, you should be able to go through that place without torchlight. That's what we try to do. Then, of course, lay a lot of emphasis on feeding. I know if the coming back have food to eat, and then if the hostel is comfortable, and if they have water, that's basically what they need. Once those things are provided, you know that they will enjoy the camp, they will be comfortable. And we'll be able to do that because the information reaching me indicates that shows that coming back don't go to the camp market to eat because food is here. We have quality food. I proudly say that we have quality food. I don't joke with their food, I don't joke with their accommodation, and I don't joke with electricity and water. I have interfaced with Abuja Electricity Distribution Company to ensure that we have relatively steady light.
The kitchen, the food in total, both in quantity and in quality, has greatly improved. In fact, there is a new slang that came up in this orientation camp, which is "Na mumu they go mami," and that slang is as a result of the fact that both the quality and the quantity of the food has greatly improved.
The military call it Tango, we call it Watchtower. We rated 4 purely on the specification of the military because we are not the ones that will use it. So I ensure that they are involved from, conception to the completion of it. We've rated 4 and they are there. Those 4, considering that this is a permanent orientation camp, so we thought it was imperative to build permanent structure. And the Tango, we are well built with galvanized iron, so they are going to be there for as long as this camp will exist. That's the first phase. Gradually we'll phase out the second, we'll go into the second phase. From the second phase, we'll start dismantling the wooden ones. Wood itself cannot stand nature. For the climate, the weather is, will affect wood. Nature in form of rain. Then you look at issues like bush burning. People might be looking for rabbits and coal. They'll set fire somewhere, not knowing where to end, and they could burn those things them like that. So over time, we intend to ensure that we remove all the wooden platforms and just allow the iron platforms to stand. Then we are still interfacing with the state government through the various security agencies with the intention of fencing the rear of the camp. Once that is done, we know relatively we are secured. But then, for now, at this stage, the security agencies, the army, the police, DSS, civil defense, and even Red Cross, Manowar, everybody, it has been a teamwork. Everybody has been very cooperative. Everybody has been taking responsibility. Everybody has been working as if it's personal project. So I use the opportunity to really thank all the bodies, all for their cooperation, for their understanding, and then most importantly, I thank my coming members. They've been very disciplined. That's one thing I can say about the coming members. Very disciplined, very understanding, very tolerant, and very appreciative. So thank God we are moving. We are still interfacing with the government, and we are believing, hoping, trusting in God that the government will seriously into our demand. What we need is a secure camp, a conducive camp. The other day I paid a courtesy visit to the barrow of Kabaland. He was very receptive. I went there to see him, to make him know that I'm the one that is here now, and equally to give him books that my Director General personally asked me to give him. He was very appreciative. He was full of thanks to my Director General, and I've conveyed that too. And then to the other tertiary institutions in the state. So by and large, we are here to make a difference. We are here not to make excuses. We are here to ensure that we leave lasting legacy here. We are here to make sure that even when they talk about orientation camps, Kogi will be at the forefront. When we talk about primary assignment, Kogi, the coming members, and that is why in all my discourse with the coming members, I always made them know that, look, once you are disciplined, respect constituted authority, do your bit as assiduously as possible, you have no problem. Because I don't intend to, what I intend to do is to support my co-members. To make sure that they excel. And that's why when employers, process employers, when they come, I tell them one thing I don't joke with is accommodation, accommodation. Ensure that you provide accommodation for the coming back because they need where to stay. I don't expect any employer to tell the coming back to go and look for accommodation, to go and rent a place. No. Give the person accommodation. Make the person, integrate the person into your organization so that the person will feel at home. When you make them to settle properly, you just get the best out of them. So, we thank God. We did all what we're supposed to do here. We didn't have any positive case in terms of COVID-19 throughout the duration of registration, both for the officials and the coming backs. So we are okay here. Our clinic is functioning within what it has. We've not had any serious case. God has helped us. The medical personnel from FMC and other court doctors have been very cooperative and equally resourceful too. Basically, we've been very fortunate. Everything is working. The staff are cooperative. The non-NY staff are cooperative. So we are just smooth sailing. We are moving. God will see us through it. As He brought us here, He will take us back safely too. And at the end of the day, all of us will have cause to thank God for it. But what is important here is everybody must do his or her bit.
We call him Tier Leader State Coordinator. It's been a wonderful time working with him, and for as many as want to learn and grow on this job to achieve excellence, for me, it's a great opportunity working with him, and I know for many of us also.
So, on behalf of the Batch B Stream 2 core members of Kogi State, we want to say a big thank you to the state coordinator, Mr. George Mfongam, for all the laudable projects that he has done and the project that he will do and he will continue to do. We pray that the Lord bless you mightily and give you more strength and wisdom to continue in the path that you have started. My name is Pepul Oprite Roland, and I am reporting live from NYSC Orientation Camp, Asaya, Kogi. Thank you.